What's up, guys? Welcome to the Out and About podcast with RJ
and Jay,
where we talk about life in different places around our cities. Today's episode is the horrors of retail workers in 2026. We both work at different retail stores. I'm more of a grocery store type.
I'm literally everything else.
So we're just going to talk about different things that we experience as retail workers. I mean, we work in different types of stores, but we deal with the same type of things. And no, you guys are up to decide who goes through the worst stories.
What's your first horror story, brother?
Well, I mean, first horror story. There's a lot of stories of things that I deal with at the place that I work, and quite frankly, sometimes it's tough to deal with it all. I have to keep myself composed and not let the emotions get ahead of me. Sometimes becomes very tough. Prime example. At my store, we have to bag the groceries for our customers, which is not a big deal. And we ask them sometimes, would they like to bag their own stuff? Because some people have their own fashion, their own order, their own assortment of how they like their groceries to be bagged. So we'd like to give them that option to bag their own groceries. Sometimes they say no, and we do it. And there's been times where they've forcibly corrected me into bagging it how they want it. Prime example. One time I had a customer where I asked them, did you want your groceries bagged any certain way? They told me no. So I start bagging. I have my own fashion. Common sense tells me put the cold stuff with the cold, keep the dry away from it, keep certain meats separated from each other. So as I'm bagging, doing things I like to do, doing the things that I know go together, they stop me and quite literally grab the item out of my hand. I'm holding it. They yanked it out of my hand, grabbed the bag, pulled it towards them, and literally put a couple of things in, hands it back, and goes, there. You see, does that make sense? And when I tell you, I looked at this person with the most blank stare of my entire life. I honestly...
I don't know at your store, but we're supposed to charge people for bags.
Yeah.
It's like a 12-cent fee.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I hate the people that are like, I don't want a bag, and then after you have the whole transaction, they'll go, oh, actually, I need a bag. And It's like, bruh.
The whole time you could have... And one thing for me is we sell our own personal bags, branded, which cost as little as 99 cents and can go up to $5.99. The paper bags that we use, they're 8 cents. And what really blows my mind is I ask, oh, do you want a paper bag? And they're like, oh, how much is it? 8 cents? No, that's too much. I'll just buy a bag. And they end up getting the $5.99 bag.
Well,
which I just don't understand.
You can recycle a paper bag.
You can recycle a paper bag. And here's the kicker, is that they buy that bag, and then guess what? They forget to bring it in the next time. I'm just like, bro, first of all, you could have saved yourself $4.02.
I just saved myself $150. If y'all know who that is, elite ball knowledge. Do you know who that is?
No, I have no idea.
There's shout out this guy. He's a little Hispanic guy on TikTok, and he has his own shoe cleaning serum. And he finds I don't know where he gets these shoes. They're the dirtiest pairs of shoes, caked in dirt, and he'll just restore them. And then afterward, he's like, I just saved myself $150.
Yeah, just show me that, bro. That is hilarious.
Funny. I'll link it down below. Shout out that guy. I don't know his name off the top of my head. Do y'all get a lot of thieves?
We used to.
That's surprising.
Back when we used to sell every name brand alcohol you could think of, I'm talking.
Because y'all don't have y'all don't have your alcohol locked up.
No, we don't have it locked up. So it's literally open for grabs. But we used to sell literally every single name brand you could find.
Our wine isn't locked up, but our hard liquor is, and the beer's in the coolers for us.
Locked up.
They're not locked up though.
No.
We get beer thieves daily.
Oh yeah.
Walks out with two 24 packs.
Bro.
Walk out with carts full of stuff.
Yeah, there was this one summer, might have been a couple years ago, where literally for a week straight, every single day, people would come in and literally just stuff 13 bottles into their bag and just walk out.
It's always teenagers.
It is.
Y'all don't need to be doing that.
They don't need all them alcohol, bro.
Stunting your brain growth.
Quite literally. And it's crazy to me because after that happened, they literally took all of them away. So we only sell our own.
Yeah, it takes one person to mess something up, and then
it's all
my
gone.
store, for example, we had an ATM. ATM got stolen. We no longer have an ATM, and we'll never have an ATM again.
Yeah. And I mean, they didn't just steal it; they destroyed the entire front entrance of the store.
It was not good, guys. Not good at all. I've had people that come in with like hundreds of dollars of merchandise
to return.
No.
Oh.
They'll just come up to the register with hundreds of dollars of merchandise, and then their card or like won't go through or something. Oh my gosh. And they'll look at like us like we're the problem. It's like, sir, I'm sorry your card declined. It's not my fault. Yeah. Go get your funds. No, I'm just playing. There was this person who came in. This person came in. They came up with $200 and something worth of merchandise. Sheesh. Said they were going on a trip to somewhere. Had their credit card. They were like, "Oh, there's 100,000 on that credit card. It better go through." And mind you, they made it known that there was $100 grand on this credit card.
Cause they love to.
I don't need to know that information.
Flexing on this.
They were like, "Oh, I'm buying all this stuff to take on my trip to go see so and so." Proceeds to leave the store 5 different times in one transaction. So I'm just sitting at my register like, I don't know what to do. Comes back in the store one last time. Loses their Tesla car key, which is, mind you, it's just a little card.
Terrible.
I'm helping them look for it. My coworker's helping them look for it. They go to the bathroom, and they're in the bathroom for a minute, and my manager sends me back because no one else is in the bathroom. So I knock on the door. I'm like, can I help you look? Like, we want to solve this issue as soon as possible. Accuse me of taking said Tesla key card. And I'm like, listen, I don't like Teslas. I drive a loud Mercedes. The complete opposite of a Tesla.
True.
Mind you, don't like their creator, even though he's like the richest person in the world.
Trillionaire now. Trillionaire.
I don't know how that's possible. Go him. Don't like his views. We'll keep it at that. So I'm like, I definitely did not. I don't know why you're accusing me. I definitely didn't do this.
Yeah.
Proceeds to leave store. Doesn't purchase anything. I had to later put the $200 worth of merchandise back.
Terrible.
If y'all grab something off a damn shelf, put it back. Put it back.
That's, on that note, it is actually insane to me when I be finding like fresh steak in our frozen section. And by the time I find it, it's obviously been there for like 30 minutes because it's basically longer. Frozen or longer. I'm like, why is there a frozen
I'll find
steak,
like,
bro?
What's it? Parental controlled? Like, what's the word? Incontinence items.
Incontinence items.
Incontinence is like tampons, stuff for 18 plus, right? In the kids section. Well, that's not okay. Wait, pause. They're on the same aisle. You know what I'm talking about. What's the word for personal use? No,
personal care?
Like the condoms and shit? Okay, well...
The personal care section.
Anyway, I'm just going to keep it blunt. We find like condom boxes. Oh, that's where the dental shit is, huh? It's on the same... It's I-14, 15? Yes, okay. My bad.
So when you say incontinence, it was just really funny.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know if you do that.
Back in. I'm just gonna keep it forward. It's like condoms and stuff like that. Lube, blah 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 blah. They'll be on the kids section with like the toys and stuff. Like,
that's in the same aisle.
No.
Oh, okay.
The people like take it off the shelf.
Oh, got you. Okay.
And they won't get it because they're
yes.
And they'll leave it like with the kid stuff. And I'm like, yo, a kid does not need to be. I mean, obviously we sell it at our store, but they're looking at their toys, man.
Of course, the kids don't need to be seeing that, bro. Like, it's gonna get their mind thinking about things they don't need to be thinking about.
Y'all, it's 90 degrees where we are right now. Heat wave of the summer so far. That breeze that just flew by
is amazing.
It feels like
actually
God's gift.
Let's show y'all where we're at, because we didn't even tell you. Today, this episode is down at Chambers Bay. The tide is super far out, but
we have found a little bungalow made of driftwood, and RJ messed up the camera setup.
My bad. My bad. Okay.
We get kids that come in and steal buzz balls all the time and like beatboxes.
Of course. Do you guys have like, what's your policy when they do that? Like, because
we
can't chase.
Yeah, we
them.
can't do anything.
Yeah.
We can't even. I want to heckle people like as they leave the store, like you're broke, ha ha ha, or like just tell them like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Because
go get a job. You can pay for stuff. Like I'm obviously here for a reason.
Yeah.
I broke, but yeah, I'm not out here stealing from stores.
Yeah. And sometimes like there's different situations when it comes to stealing. Like stealing is bad, period. But obviously, like especially times like right now, finances are crucial for a lot of people. And so if I see someone who's stealing, you know, fresh fruit or water or nutritious things, okay, you know, I might be able to understand because maybe they're providing for a family. They just can't make ends meet right now. I can get that. But if you're coming in and you're stealing bottles of alcohol, beers, like he said, buzz balls, it's obviously things
people that steal
you
bunches
don't
of
need.
makeup.
Like,
like I'll let it slide if it's like diapers, because you're doing that for a reason. Diapers are
course,
expensive.
of
No, I
course.
don't
Baby
play about
formula,
that.
I mean, we don't sell that, but stuff like
We
that.
sell that, but like that's locked up, so people can't really get to it.
Dang, that's terrible.
But like I'll unlock it. Ask me to unlock it. I'll take it up front for you if you're not gonna run off with it. I had this one lady come in a couple days ago. She had, I think, like a couple $100 worth of things, and she's coming prior, and like I know she was gonna steal something because we stopped her stealing prior, and I would just playing cool. She came up to the register with all the stuff. I thought, oh, maybe she's actually gonna check out. I bag everything up in a bag, and I put it behind the counter because that's what we're supposed to do if we have a suspicion. She asked me to go grab cigarettes for her. Mind you, we didn't even have the cigarettes she asked for. And I think she knew that I put it behind the counter.
No way.
And as I'm going back, she's like looking around. I like look over she's looking down for the thing. She's like, where the fuck did it go? I grabbed the next best cigarette that I could find and put it on the counter. And then she was like, actually, the total's kind of high. Can I like look through the stuff to like make sure that I have all the right things and I can like pull out what I don't need and what I'm like, okay.
Nah, I've seen this before.
I was white knuckle around the stupid bag, like the handle to the bag.
Yeah.
And she doesn't notice at first. She's like picking through stuff, like acting like she's looking at everything. And then she sees my hand. And she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, what are you doing? Why are you asking me what I'm doing? I work here. And she's like, I'm going to pay for it. And I'm like, okay. And then she lunges forward. Were you there? You were there for this, right? Sorry, my girlfriend's off to the side. You were there for that, right?
Yeah, I was.
She lunges forward, grabs the stuff, and I'm like, I lunge forward too. Like, what's up? I have it in my hands. And my stupid manager goes, Jay, leave it. I'm like, should have kicked her out. I didn't see you making an effort to do that. Okay. I don't know what part I was at, but I'm just
They lunged at you.
Oh yeah, they lunged at me. I lunged back because I'll be damned if you're gonna lunge at me. I get my arms around the bag. Manager, not gonna name who it is. Don't like them. I don't. Tells me to not do what I was doing, and person gets away with bag full of just random things. I don't know what they needed that for, to be honest.
Crazy.
Like there were like FIFA shirts in there, and like, what do you need that for?
That's insane. That is actually insane. I'm kind of glad we don't sell like, such a wide variety. Like we sell solely food items. Like we don't sell non-food items. So anything that people steal, it's very easy to tell if they're essential things that they actually need or if they're just, just trying to hit a quick lick on us,
Like, why do you need 3 gallons of chocolate milk?
I mean, yeah. And then, like I said, like someone would really walk out with 6 bottles of Hennessy, and it's just like you obviously don't need that, and they're probably reselling it.
Yeah,
if
bottle
anything.
plug or party.
Yeah, and they just can't afford it.
They're the liquor master. They gotta underage is 100%. Like, why are you stealing the alcohol if you can just buy it?
Yeah, it's actually insane. But there's so many different stories that I could tell. I mean, there's been times where. I lost my train of thought. What else? Let me think. Because we talked. Oh yeah. And one really big thing. This will be like my last topic. But one really big thing that I deal with is just like entitled
Yes.
and
Yes, bro.
very disrespectful customers.
All the time.
And it's just like tough because I'm like, I have to just take it essentially. Like I can't talk back to them.
Because if you do, you lose your job.
You lose your job. But
There's
also,
been a couple times where I've snapped back at a customer. I won't lie. Like we sell cigarettes, and there's always customers that like when we ask to scan their ID, they're like, no. They're like, no. It's like, why? I'm sorry, I'm not to like pry, but like, why do you mind so much?
Yeah.
You guys stealing my information. The government wants my information.
Buddy, if you have
Person.
an ID, the
Yeah, I'm about
government
to say
has
person.
your information.
How do you think you got the ID card?
Dude.
The only thing we scan, by the way, the only thing stores scan your ID for is to make sure it's real.
Yeah. That's
Like
literally it.
the code on the back, that's it.
We don't get, at least we don't scan ours, but even when people that do scan, they don't get information from that. It just says valid or invalid, quite simple. But
If it's expired, then we can't
then
accept.
we can't sell it.
But like, just let me scan your damn ID.
And it's kind of crazy because on the ID topic, it's like we get a pop-up on our computer anytime we sell anything that has alcohol in it, even if it's like the bourbon vanilla extract. And it's like we have to check an ID, period. And I don't care. I don't care if you are just freshly 21 or you are 77 years old.
Store policy.
I am grabbing that ID and I am checking it because it just gets me to force a habit to make sure that I'm doing my job correctly.
It's also, I don't know about yours, but it's a store policy that we have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care how long you've been coming to the store.
Yeah.
I don't care who knows you here. I don't know you.
Right.
I'm looking at that ID.
Exactly. It's and my thing is like when people get mad that I ask to check their ID, it's like, brother,
What are you hiding?
what are you hiding? What do you think I'm gonna do? But also, have you never bought alcohol before? Have you never had your ID checked? I don't care. Do you want me to tell you you look 40? Because I feel like that would be a little disrespectful.
Do you ever like, sorry, like ADHD brain. Do you ever like look at the stuff someone's like checking out and you're like, what the
You know,
I know you have.
I feel like for yours, it could be even crazier because someone could buy cucumber,
Okay, well, people come in and be
carrots,
like-
condoms, and lube, and you could be like, what are you buying all this for?
Pregnancy test, condoms, and Plan B.
Oof. They just get everything
Yeah,
prepared.
they were like, nope, no chance.
That's insane.
No, but we get like tattoo artists that come in and like the stuff that they're buying, it's like, what are you cleaning? Like if you don't know they're a tattoo artist, like they'll tell you,
yeah.
obviously. But it's like hydrogen peroxide gloves. It's like, what are you doing?
What body are you hiding, bro? What are you doing?
But no, I've had people get like stuff for their kids, but they'll also get stuff for their wife. So it's like lube, and then there's like a toy, and it's like,
oh my gosh.
it's like, what are you? Whoa.
See, Bill, I'm glad we don't sell nothing but food. Like, I can't lie. People will buy like carrots and like a bottle of whiskey, and then they'll have cake batter, and it's just like, is this going all together, or
Hey,
are these
deep
separate
fried-
occasions?
Hear me out. Put the cake batter out. Dip the carrot. If it's like chocolate cake batter, feel
Right.
me? Dip the carrots in it. Fry it. Carrots turn sweet when they're cooked. Is that a
I
thing?
don't know.
Passes up to this comment.
You right.
Like
Okay,
the
yeah.
person In the hospital gown and wristband.
That didn't happen to me though.
That happened to me, but I told you that story.
That's true. Like
And
we've been
the
robbed at
guy-
gunpoint.
The guy, the small person who, what's the correct term for that?
A little
midget?
person.
This isn't going to be in here.
Is midget like?
It's kind of offensive to them.
Is it?
There's the-
Dwarfism. A person with dwarfism.
Dwarfism.
Someone, well, okay, smaller person.
Okay. Someone
Came
below
in
5 foot.
asking if we had like surgical needles and what are the scissors called? Or not scissors, the blade, the
Scalpel.
a scalpel and and surgical needles.
The freak.
And
Then-
no, we don't.
We have X-Acto knives, which is like a scalpel,
I actually told him that. And,
but we don't have surgical needles. I don't
well,
think
I
we have
asked
any kind of
further
needle.
questions because I was low-key scared he might have been like a sociopath, and I was like, nope.
I'm tough. This man just chopstick the rock and goes, I'm tough.
Bro, if you would have seen how hard that was.
I just thought I'd let you know that
Oh,
the
shit.
baker's dead and I'm leaving. So,
Okay, hold on.
but I love you.
Oh shit, this is harder than it
That's
looks.
what I told you.
You know what story makes
No,
me laugh?
no, we can't do
I have to grab it.
Yep.
I feel like you have one from when you first started working at Walgreens.
I know I was not prepared. I should have
Haha.
thought of more.
Oh.
Okay,
you
here we can
ever,
wrap this
like-
up.
RJ, have you ever had like a scary encounter with a customer? Because
Thankfully, no. Nothing scary.
feel like you're too nice.
Our like customer demographic doesn't get too low in terms of like
Yeah, I feel like the people that shop at your
Psychosis.
store are like
mentality.
the people that live in the area we live in.
Yeah, we get because my store. I mean, yeah, if I say this, it'll probably be pretty obvious. But people come from all ranges. We get people from Gig Harbor, from Puyallup, from Steilacoom, from the islands. So our customer demographic is very broad in terms of location, but in terms of
Type of person.
it's very similar. And in terms of like mentally, it doesn't get too low. Like I think we've had a weirdo or two that's come in the store, but nothing that's like scared me. No.
Daily occurrence.
But okay, you guys. Well, with that being said,
That concludes.
concludes episode 1,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That was just a small snippet of what we experience as retail workers in the Big 2-6. We'll have many more things to talk about and many more places to explore. But for now, this is the Out and About podcast with RJ,
And Jay.
and we'll catch you guys in the next one, mate. Deuce.
Okay. Episode 1 has been.
There's a log right there.
I forget that I'm
sorry
a
for
giant.
talking.